Welcome back to Hot Rod Guy Garage. Today, we got another review video for you. So follow me along through the intro. You're not going to want to miss this one. So guys, in this video, I've got another tool review video, but it's not necessarily a tool as much as it is a product you're going to use as a tool. So what I've got a 120 piece sanding and polishing kit that our friends over at NYNM have sent us. They're an Amazon seller. They seen we could use this stuff. So they sent us their assortment of 3-inch sanding disc and polishing disc. So what this stuff's going to come in use for is detail type work. So you've got a small project you need to sand. Say you want a small project you need to polish. Say an aluminum wheel has got some damage to it. You can use this kit to fix it, along with using it to fix paint problems, because you know it has some little buffing pads in it, and I'll flip it around and show that to you now. But I think we're going to get a lot of use out of this product here at Hot Rod Guy Garage. So they sent me this box, and I thought, well, that's an awful small box to have 120 pieces of anything in it. And I opened it up, and it's super well packed, guys. I've went in here and dug around a little bit, but it comes with some 3-inch sand disc all the way from 80 all the way up to 3000 grit. And it comes with these little Velcro backed foam pads in different grits, and some masking tape right here. And you get coarse and fine little foam pads. Got a whole assortment of those. You got a hand sanding attachment right here, and it's all these little pads that go on there. So you wanted to stick one of these little buffing pads, and it's got some plain foam ones that don't have the little fingers. So you had a little place on your paint you wanted to rub out, you could use this and rub it by hand. But pretty nice so far. Get all this stuff out here. Looks like it's got some little terry cloth little pads. And here's a nice thing to have, is some wool pads. These guys cut way more than a foam pad does. So super nice. And of course we got all our drill arbors and our 1/4-inch driver adapters. An attachment for our drill. And they sent us another sanding pad attachment right here. It's a little higher RPM rated. This is rated up to 15,000 RPM. And the other one's rated up to 12,000. And of course we got a large assortment. And I mean a big honking stack of different sandpapers. So let me get these attachments and these pads. Like I said, super nice stuff. Definitely a consumable item. But there's enough utility here that makes it worthwhile that you could use this on just about somewhat a daily basis in a hot rod shop. But the little arbor adapters just screw in right there. I'm just putting the drill ones in it because I don't need nothing that spins super fast for this kind of work. And I'm going to put the 1/4-inch arbors back down here in the box for now. But they do have lock nuts where you can lock them down. So I got all our arbors and everything put together. Stuff went together super easy. I'm going to start with this little hand arbor. It interests me right here a little bit. So I've been working on this little 2.3 turbo valve cover, trying to get the fins back to you know, a machine style finish. And I don't know how far I'm going to go. I just want to see how this works out. I usually just I'll sand these with a couple of various grits of paper in a straight line, and then I'll usually clear coat the valve cover afterwards. But before I tell you guys this is good stuff, I mean, I'm pretty happy with the quality of it so far. We need to see how this abrasive lasts. And that's where some of these cheap sandpapers and stuff and some of these cheap kits really fail to shine, is in the abrasive department. Because they'll wear out very fast. So I'm gonna put you guys on time lapse. Let's sand this valve cover with this one pad, and you'll be able to see that it's gonna be the same single pad. We're gonna sand all these fins down and see what they look like. Alright guys, I did not change this piece of abrasive. As you can hear, it's still got quite a bit of grit to it. And I sanded all these fins on this valve cover by hand with this. Unfortunately, I need to switch grits at this point for what I'm doing, so I'm going to get one of the 120 grit ones out. I'm not going to throw this away because it's still good. It's still got good grit to it. So I'm going to get one of these finer grit ones out. We'll see how it does. But so far it looks like the abrasive's going to hold up great. The abrasive still holds up fine. So at this point I'm pretty much done sanding on what I'm sanding on. I'm going to clean this up and I'll be back. Alright guys, we better test the polishing aspects of this also. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to just take our table right here. This is a piece of stainless steel. And as you can see, it is very much not polished. So I'm going to take each one of these sanding discs. I'm going to attach it to a drill right here. And we're just going to go in here and I'm just going to hit a little square section right here. We're going to go up through the grits of this and see what kind of result we can get with this polishing kit. Say you wanted to polish your aluminum intake or something, or you had something stainless steel and you wanted to polish, and all you got's a drill and this kit. Let's see if we can do it. So guys, what I did, I just went up one step at a time with our kit. I didn't spend a whole lot of time hitting this. I spent maybe about 5 or 6 minutes in this little square right here. I know it looks rather unimpressive this way, but you get it down this way, see the reflection in it. And we've not even hit it with any polish or anything at this point. And stainless steel is super bad about eating up pads. Look at that pad. That's the one I started out with. And I've stayed on it more with the 80 than I did any of these others. These things are still good to reuse, guys. On stainless steel. Crazy. So guys, I have never polished a piece of metal from raw like this in my life. I polished aluminum wheels and stuff in the past, but never something like this. So I'm just going to take a little Mother's mag and aluminum polish here because that's all I got at the shop. I put a little on there. And I'm just going to use this black buffing pad that they sent. And one thing to note is I'm going to swap arbors from this one to this one because the foam pad is thicker in it, and it should give a better result. And so far I'm pretty impressed with this little kit. So I'm gonna put you on time lapse. I'm just gonna go in here like this with this, guys, and polish this out and see what we got. So I switched a little wool pad at the end, just kind of buffed the, the residue off. like I told you, I have never buffed anything like this in my life from a bare piece of metal. Could it be done a little better? Probably. It's definitely not the material's fault. Can you see any reflection you put next to this in it? Absolutely. From 5 foot away, does it look like a mirror? Yes, it does. So guys, overall, I'm impressed with the little kit. It's got just about everything you'd ever need to perform a polishing job or a sanding job, or even around your house. It would definitely be great to polish yellowed headlights, paint, aluminum wheels, you know, stainless steel. So you wanted to dabble your hand in polishing stuff. Like I said, I've never polished anything in my life like this. I've always, you know, mother polished and, you know, buffed aluminum wheels, and that's not show finish. It's just cleaned up a polished surface that was already there. So I think this will be easy, that anybody can replicate what I've done in this video very easily and have good, happy results for less than 30 bucks. So make sure you check out that link down below. And if you haven't yet, make sure you hit that like button on this video, share it with your friends. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button because it helps the channel to grow and lets me bring you great other products just like these. If you are a subscriber, I greatly appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys at the next video. Thank you for watching.